For current events, we won't worry about them this week just because Wednesday is our last day here. Woo, yippee, right, Joey? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You can sleep some good stuff. Okay, amendment process. Let's go over them real quick. What do we got here? Devin, what amendment did you come up with? What do you think was a good idea?
I think they're the right to own a gun.
Right to bear arms. Number 2.
Not number
Okay.
Mine was to put another article for number 2 because there are a lot more crime and deaths from weapons.
Okay.
And there should be more act to owning a weapon. So I should say there should be more guarantees for owning a weapon, and I said this will be more beneficial for less deaths in the country, and cops will not have to sacrifice trying to apprehend people with guns and stuff.
Okay, so you're saying more of like a clearance system then, or what? Okay, so like a stronger clearance system to have the ability to own a gun. So like every gun, or is it just like maybe like assault rifle, automatic,
Assault rifles.
and pistols? Okay. I mean, yeah, I like to look at probably more deaths or more, I guess, more murders, homicides with pistols than anything. Wouldn't you think?
Depends on your background. I was like saying like more like what your background is.
Okay.
And you can, if you didn't do anything for a crime rate, you can have a gun.
Okay, I got you. So like a stronger background check.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. I mean, obviously, in each state they have a different system of background checks and understanding what kind of maybe guns or any type of assault rifle, whatever it might be. Okay, I know silencers are really hard to get. Obviously, like why would someone want that? But one buddy went to get one, and it took him heck over a year to get it. And a lot of background checks. It costs a lot of money in order to get that shipped, things like that. And, it was a really difficult process for him, but he got it. I guess he just wanted to do it. Who knows? All right, cool.
To own what, an assault rifle?
He got a silencer.
Oh.
Yeah, which I don't know why he wanted one.
So then you need like special.
Yeah, it's a different type of background check, and
Okay.
yeah, I guess with transporting it too, just in case it got in the wrong hands or something, was really difficult to do. All right, Alex, what do you have?
I said to introduce the use of popular vote in the election process instead of electoral votes.
Okay, all right. So maybe do you want to take out electoral votes totally? Really? Okay, so just whatever the voice of the people is. Okay, all right, nice. So you just want a more direct democracy than like a I guess you could say almost like a representative democracy in a way, like everybody's voice is heard from it. And okay, good. Why do we have electoral college?
Was there something like I didn't think people were educated enough?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. They wanted to make sure that everybody was educated on the terms of policies and politics before they go by the whole majority. In some cases, you might have a majority that takes things in poor standing, right? And they want to make sure everybody's educated on policies, right? Okay, good job. I like that one. It's good. All right, Z, what do you have?
I said lowering the age back to 18 to buy nicotine products because there are already so many 18-year-olds that are addicted to when they turned 18. And there are still ways that they are getting a hold of it.
Yeah.
Older people, so instead of having them commit a crime and having the older person commit a crime, just let them buy it themselves.
Yeah, I got you. Someone last year said it, which is really funny. Like, oh, what if I'm addicted already? You can't take it away from me. It's like, what? I forget. I know who it was. I just won't say his name. But yeah, okay. So you're saying back to 18 for tobacco products. Okay. And you're saying that because they're an adult, right? They have a voice, an opinion in politics, right? And they should have the ability to purchase tobacco if they want. Okay. Okay. What about drinking then? Is that different?
No, it really isn't.
Okay, so you're saying drinking age and tobacco.
They,
Huh?
they really are considered adult.
Okay. Okay. Is their brain developed fully understanding what it does?
No, but that's not till 25.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Make it older.
My brain's still not developed yet. Hey, Z, that's a good one. I like it. I like it. Joey, what do you got, buddy?
The Supreme Court justice, so when they retire or they die or whatever reason, the sitting president should have 10 days to nominate 3 of the justices to take their place, and then the Senate can interview those 3 candidates, and then and they can make their decision and if they're supreme just that way.
Wow, I like that one, buddy. That's a good one. That's a good one. So he picks 3 candidates, right? And he has 10 days to do so.
Yep.
All right, so he has to do his interview process too and really do his research on these 3 candidates. And then the Supreme Court, the Senate has the ability to vote on those 3 through interviews, through different screening, things like that, right?
Right.
Background checks.
Yep.
I like that one a lot. It's a good one. It's a really good one, dude. I like that. All right, Tiffany, what do you have?
I did mine on like the right to bear arms,
Okay.
but I think like instead of having everybody can get a gun, they should have it that you can always.
Okay. All right. So restrict it just for hunting purposes, for just game, things like that. Okay, good. All right. I like that. That's good. So what about practicing it though? You have to sight it in. I guess that goes along with hunting.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good, Tiffany. I like it. Good. All right. So like would that be designed to specific areas then? So obviously in urban areas it's gonna be you can't really hunt there.
Yeah.
So that would be more specific to rural areas and maybe suburban areas.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Austin, what do you have?
I did like the terms on the president. I think there should be more than just 2 terms for a president because I feel if the president's doing a good job, and he can't get enough done in like 1 year. Like he could get more done in the additional 2 terms added to that.
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying like the term limit for 4 years. So let's say they get elected for a second term for 8 years. You're saying that's still too short of time.
Yeah, like I think if they're doing a good job and like the people are like getting okay with it, I think they should like have more additional terms to do what they want to do.
Okay, yeah. So seeking like the benefit from it, right? So they should be able to have the ability to serve more than 4, obviously 2 terms, 8 years. Okay, yeah, I like that one. Yeah. So like with 8 years, especially with conflict amongst, the other political party, it might be really hard to pass certain orders or certain agendas, right? It might be difficult to do. So you're saying more time, you'll see maybe a bigger benefit for the American people.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, good. I like that. I like that. Especially just 4 years. I mean, that's really short. And to the time, like, let's say the next president wants to kind of take away some of those ideas that president established and kind of like, oh, what was the point of going through that whole process? All right, yeah, good. I like that. I like that. Time of need and time to spare, like the Great Depression, World War II, FDR, he served like close to 12 years. It was a long time. So good. Holden, what do you got?
I said mine on the drinking age and stuff like that. I'm not saying it should be lower than 18 or anything, but I think it should be one uniform age. It shouldn't be, if you're allowed to vote at 18, you can't drink alcohol, or you're qualified for the draft, you can't buy tobacco products until you're 21. I think that there should be like a uniform age for everyone that you're considered an adult and are allowed to do all those things.
I like that. Yeah. So maybe like meet in the middle. So maybe 19,
I'm not saying it's
20.
lower to 18 or anything. It should be more age for everyone to qualify for everything.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like make up your mind what age you're allowed to be informed adults, make decisions, experience whatever we want to, right? Okay, good. Holden, good job. I like that. All right, Lydia, what do you got?
I did the same thing about bearing arms.
Okay.
Basically just saying that there should be better like background checks, and then you should get like an ID card
Okay, it's like an ID card to show that you haven't committed any crimes or things like that, and you're able to purchase whatever guns you want by that time, right? Okay, yeah. So if you committed a crime, then after they could take that card away from you. I like that. All right, good, good. All right, Hannah, what do you got?
I did the election because of the ballots and how people mail them in. People can change them, they can get lost in the mail. And I also read something about how like they're still being sent in and counted to the people that are already dead, that have been dead for a while.
Yeah,
But also making like if you're like handicapped or like elderly, like setting a time frame or whatever for them just to go in and vote and then go home.
yeah,
Like everyone else does.
yeah. That would maybe like stop the paranoia of with COVID-19 spread and everything. Make sure everything's safe and sanitary for other people to come in. So maybe start the process a little bit earlier. Maybe people going by pods, or maybe street, or maybe they go by last name, or they go by, I don't know, social security number, whatever it might be. Okay, good. I like that. I like that. Yeah, because that's always confusing. No one really knows what's going to happen with these mail-in ballots and how that might be counted for one. Who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of discrepancies with it. So maybe with the election process, they could set it up to a point where, like you said, anybody with a certain name or pod, they could come in at a certain time, make sure it's safe, sanitary, whatever it might be. All right, good. Good job. So limit the amount of people going to the polling place. I like that one, Hannah. Good job. All right, Alex, what do you got?
I have that all citizens of the United States should be required to vote.
Okay.
Because, there's a decent amount of people, 35 to 60%, that are registered to vote. And that's like in the millions of people that aren't voting. They don't have accurate, like, you don't hear from everybody what they think who they want.
Yeah.
And there's people that regret not voting later.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're required to vote, and have everybody's vote in the country and have more accurate response of what people want.
Yeah, good job. Good job. And that's always examined with all democracies around the world where the United States rank. And I think this year especially is going to be a little bit higher than normal. Okay, but in many cases, obviously the book's a little bit older, but there are 10 democracies around the world that are higher than the percentage of people participating in politics and voting than the United States. So we rank like 11. Obviously, this is a little bit older book, but I like to see how this year maybe it changes. Maybe it's a little bit higher, lower. But yeah, it could really alter what could happen in politics. Who is voted, who's elected in. If everybody voted and everybody's voice was heard, good job, good job. In the book here, it says that 36.4% of eligible voters voted. Okay, that's kind of sad, don't you think? 36% out of, obviously the 100% of people, citizens that are able to vote, 18 or older, that voted. And that's kind of sad. Like you said, it could totally change the aspects of who's president, who's elected into office, and the direction of our country. Good job. Yeah.
But that goes back to the uneducated.
Yeah,
People just go in and vote and don't really care, and then they're just.
that's
have
true.
to vote because they have to.
Yeah, they need to be well informed, right? They need to understand it.
Mhm.
I know at the last election, I'll say it, I didn't vote because I really didn't fully agree with both sides. I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's just a challenge for me to decide, obviously, and I didn't fully agree with one person or the other, and just kind of sat back. But I'm registered now, I'm ready to go, ready to roll. I ain't telling you who I'm voting for, though. It's illegal, can't do it. All right, Sebastian, what do you got?
I got Red Bear Arms. I feel like legal age should be 18 because like you could be drafted and join the military at 18.
Okay.
So I feel like you should be able to like by then and everything. But I feel like you should be taking a test on like gun safety and everything before you even get the chance to go and actually purchase a gun and everything. And that's for pistols and firearms, not just one or the other. Because at the end of the day, all the guns are the same. They still do the same damage, just from different ranges. So, but I feel like before you go and take the test, you actually have to go to your doctor just to make sure that, like, you're stable enough.
Yeah.
To make sure that you can actually take care of the gun and not harm anybody else. So, I feel like there should be more restriction towards guns, but that right should not be taken.
I like that. So maybe lower than 18. Yeah, obviously, these veterans, these people that serve overseas, right, at 18, they come back and it comes to a point they can't even purchase a weapon that maybe they utilize, an assault rifle, whatever it is, and they're fully capable of doing that, and they serve their country. It's like, oh, how they, I'm not old enough to purchase this type of weapon, but even the background checks and having a mental evaluation, that's good. I like that. I like that. Good. All right, Laura, what do you got?
Well, I didn't mind on like the taxes and that.
What?
So like the taxes and that.
Okay.
So like, I mean, like if like you're 16 and you're watching, you should be able to pay taxes. You know?
Oh, okay. All right. So,
I don't know, but like if you don't save it, then that.
so you're saying maybe limit the amount of taxes that are taken out of your paycheck? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Okay. And like if you're paying taxes, contributing to the economy, you should be able to vote. Like what Sarah mentioned
Yeah.
Friday.
And then, like,
That was a good idea. I like that. All right. Yeah. Good. Good job, Laura. Cool. All right. Good job, guys. I'll put those grades in at the end of class here today. Vocab terms. No bell ringer for today. Just vocab. 2 terms. Here we go. Enabling act and extradite. There we go. There we go. All right, Enabling Act. What do we got? What do we have for the Enabling Act? Hold on, what do you got, buddy?
It is a statute that empowers a person or body to take action.
Yeah, good job. Good job. An example in United States history would be setting up territories, right? For maybe statehood. Okay, obviously, with the 13 original colonies. Okay, setting up different types of territories, venturing out into the United States. Okay, setting them up for statehood. That's an example of the Enabling Act. It gives a power to a branch of government, mostly the executive, to make decisions for the likelihood of the country. Another example, Enabling Act, would be during the Great Depression, FDR creating these government-funded jobs and agencies to help people, give them jobs and give them a way of life. Okay, so he's creating these agencies for the betterment of the United States, right? He's enabling them to help create processes and jobs for the people. Does that make sense, guys? There was also an Enabling Act, obviously in other countries, okay, with Germany especially, right around 1933 with Hitler coming in charge, and he's pushing out a lot of different opposition to him, and he's really taking powers and regulations in his own hands and establishing them for his right, okay. Is there any questions on that? Good. Okay, what about extradite? Last one. What's an extradite? What does that mean? Lydia, what do you got?
I said the act where one jurisdiction delivers a person accused or convicted of a crime in another jurisdiction over the law enforcement.
Yeah, good job. So this might be someone that's immigrating to the United States. Let's say they committed a crime in, I don't know, China, something like that. Okay, this takes that person back to that jurisdiction and really faces the punishments, problems that they cause in another country, right? Good job. Good job. Is there any questions on that, guys? And obviously, people flee from other countries when they commit crimes and stuff like that. Right? And you can forbid any type of immigration coming into your own country because of those reasons. Reminds me of The Dark Knight, right? When that guy, I forget his name, he leaves Gotham City to go to China, and then Batman brings him back, throws him in jail. Oh, got him. All right, moving on here. Moving on. So with the assignment for today, it's the Bill of Rights. What is the Bill of Rights? We all should know this. We all should know the Bill of Rights. First 10 amendments, right? Yeah, good job. Out of the Constitution, try to protect these freedoms that the government can't infringe on. They can't take them away. This is a set of rules, guidelines, an agreement with God above the government, okay, that the government can't overstep these rights. All right, so I'll go over them tomorrow. How about that? I'll let you guys work on the activity today. We'll discuss it, we'll go over it, and then we'll go over the 10 amendments tomorrow. And then I'll have another activity for you tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'll have an activity where you list all the amendments, all 27 of them. You need to know them. Okay, you need to know them for an upcoming quiz or assessment. So I'm going to post that up. It should be posted for you already. It's sideways again. Sorry. I don't know why it keeps posting sideways. I need to fix that. I apologize. But use this graphic organizer, okay? Turn to page 83 to 87 to help you out with that, okay? Actually, before we get there, let's read the cover story together, and then I'll let you read through that section and fill out this graphic organizer. Graphic organizer is due tomorrow. So 83, section 4, chapter 3. So let me find that here. I'm going to go to general information, right? That's where the textbooks are. Chapter 3. We're going to go to section 4. Went through the amendment process already. We know that. There we go. So what Bill of Rights? There you go, the cover story. This kind of goes along the lines of, Alex, what you were saying with your amendment, right? And making sure that people were well informed, okay, before they obviously vote and guide their direction of who they want to vote for. All right, so what Bill of Rights? Who would like to read that for me? Holden, go ahead, man. You're the official reader in here. Every time we need to read something, you got it.
Only 1 in 3 Americans know what the Bill of Rights is. According to a poll commissioned by the American Bar Association, survey offered a series of multiple choice questions to 507 participants. 33% correctly identified the Bill of Rights as the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. The 28% said it was the Constitution's preamble. Another 7% confused it with the Declaration of Independence, and 10% simply didn't know. Fewer than 1 in 10 people knew why the Bill of Rights was adopted.
Holy cow, right? Holy cow. Only 33% it says correctly identify what the Bill of Rights was, okay, and why it was established. And that's pretty sad, don't you think? Yeah, they should know what that is, and especially if they're going to be contributing to the economy, especially if they're going to voice their opinion in politics. I think it's important for them to know this. And that kind of goes along the lines with what the book presented. Obviously, it's a little bit of an older book. How many people actually voted and and performed their duty of citizenship. And I think that's important. We need to know exactly what they are and how they benefit the people. Some of them, obviously, are a little outdated, which you'll see here when you, especially the third one, which you guys will read about. All right, but I'd like you guys to work on that now. Use the textbook here to help you out to fill out that graphic organizer. And it is posted today, Monday, 11/2/20. Bill of Rights. Sorry, it's sideways. Sitting sideways, right? Boys in the days. Just kidding. Old rap song, right, Lydia? There you go. So let you guys work on that. We'll go over it. If we have enough time at the end of class, we'll go over it. Okay, if not, tomorrow. Sound good? Okay. That will be due tomorrow. Reminder, due tomorrow.